NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled to be here with Kenny. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, they haven't come one win in 5 games. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense tried to dictate that, but you have to try to dictate it and overpower that mentally.
Well, I wanted to go out and average 28-10. So 28 divided by 4 quarters, 7 points a quarter. My goal was to be on the attack, try to get to the rim every time, hit as many free throws as I could. And if I had double digits after the first quarter, it's over. The diesel will come. It smells blood.
So just 7 points a quarter. That's all you were looking for.
Yeah.
But that gives you 16 rebounds instead of 10.
I smell blood, Ernie.
I'm going to change the subject. That's it for now.
Shack
Thanks for tuning in.
Shack it up.
Leave me
Shack
alone.
it up.
Hands off. Kenny, help.
Help!
To the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Earlier this season, it was Sacramento coming away with the loss in this matchup against Phoenix.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
So Phoenix will get the first possession.
Chris Humphries.
Kings leading now by 5. Here is Collison. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
The Kings have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
He throw good, Darren Collison. Booker, he's checked in for Knight. And both free throws good for Darren Collison. Suns trail by 7. And here's Freak. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good on the triple.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Gay can't get it to go. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forward, shall we, for a second, and see Which of them have... In the third position, Rudy Gay.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I mean, just effortless perfection when they are at the stripe.
And I think that allows them to be really ultra aggressive. Driving the lane, which is exactly what a coach wants in a small forward. I mean, get to the cup for a layup or get to the line for surefire free throws.
Now here's Cousins. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Just 2 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. Jones. Great positioning on the putback. Jones has got his third basket of the night.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can't allow, if you're the opponent, to have that guy continue to beat you in that manner on the backcourt. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start.
What a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
To the paint. Booker the pass to Morris. Again the miss by Morris.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Darren Collison. Averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Johnson comes in for Jones. A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Now here's Freak. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Johnson the screen. And the pass to McCollum. Johnson sets the screen for McCollum. It's deflected. Freak kicks to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. And Rondo sends it back. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Let's see how the Kings have performed over the last few weeks. 3rd and second chance points. 6th and fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And as for their number 2 ranking and second chance points, that relentless pursuit on the offensive glass has led to a lot of easy opportunities. And believe me, they don't miss many.
The Suns making a switch here. Warren's checked in, and Rondo drops them both.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
And another fast break for Sacramento. Johnson kicks to McCollum. The 15-footer, that's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. He kicks it to Humphries. Trying to get back on track, and he gets the jumper to drop. Humphries has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
McCollum, the shot is off, and Phoenix will come the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And Warren the bucket on the assist by Booker.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Now here's Rondo, defended by Clutch. Rondo dishes to McCollum. Down low. Here's Cauley-Stein. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
McCollum passes to Rondo. From 12 feet out. Here's Cauley-Stein, and the layup's good off the glass. Cauley-Stein's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Clutch. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
The Kings making a switch here. Caspy's checked in. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against Milwaukee.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Now here's Booker. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Porter against Johnson. Now here's Freak. He's guarded close. No luck. Kings leading now by 16. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. McCollum no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And the shot is good. McCollum's got 7.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine.
And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad. He talked about his approach to the game.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play offense, I play defense, I rebound, steals, blocks. You know, I'm pretty much that guy who likes to work hard and don't want anybody to beat him out, you know, except the challenge.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches. And the Suns here with a different look. Chris Humphries has checked in for Alex Len. Warren comes in for Morris. Porter's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Clutch in for Eric Bledsoe. Setting the floor for the Suns. Clutch in a 2-guard. Warren is out there with Humphries. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Porter in at the small forward spot. Warren kicks to Freak, shoots it up. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. And Sacramento has possession. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Clutch in their last time out against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He finished 21 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. And he can't hit the second.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And, Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Sacramento leading by 18. Rondo with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee. They set the pick. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Phoenix has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Rondo with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the Kings lead by 20.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Got a piece of it and stolen by Gay. There's the feed to Johnson. And it's Rondo in the corner. Shoots off the screen. No good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. Now here's McCollum. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee. Rondo on top. Sacramento moving it around. Gay outside. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Gay. To the inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. Freak dishes to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Humphries. Here's Booker. Off target from outside.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Porter with the steal. Kicks it to Booker. And now the Suns a fast break.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the